Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talk to the defensive coordinator coming into this game. He knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Using his legs, it's Reader. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue
there you go.
that last running play. I'm not sure he was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own. Unfortunately, ended up losing yards.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's complete. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. And the Panthers with the 1st and 10. Run the shotgun, then handoff to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on 3rd down. Using his legs to buy some time. He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
Just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first 3rd down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if it's tackle. Because this environment.
Tackle.
It's hostile.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Running into the open space. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Ain't even see that happen.
Productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work.
I didn't even see that.
Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw. It's Newton. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quarterback floating away from pressure. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. get off to a quick start in conference play?
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So, starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground.
Kevo.
The Florida International offense is back on the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense when you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Looking for a physical attack from the guy. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
Caught in the backfield, it's Reeder. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch, you gave up the completion, whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long, you're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and something.
FIU will line up to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Books it all the way in, and now turns
Stallion speed.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He might want another play. Looking to throw, it's Newton. Oh, they're after him. Throwing, looking right. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as active.
Oh, he's got some space.
Appreciate the fuck.
Touchdown, Georgia. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
There you go.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Ole Miss found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win. But this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Oxford. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Just a short pass to the tight end. He stopped just
Might have smoked a little bit that I got.
away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
I just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change. This game goes on.
This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on third down. Working the middle, it's complete. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Brooks. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. If there's ever been a position group that sort of identifies with the team's mascot, it would be the bulldog mentality of this Georgia front.
Those hunkering down dogs up front, they got to hunker down and stop the run and be physical. And then guess what? Get into passing situations. Now I'm quick making that quarterback's life a living.
Get that one off.
They boot it away.
Let's go, Fox. Okay, Fox. Making some plays out there.
He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision. You see all those things on one punt return, takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Pulls it in, it's Reeder. Breaks into the open. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And that's your goal, separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there in the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Rush coming in high.
Get
They
him.
got him at the 29. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. He's looking downfield to throw. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. FIU will line up to punt.
Can we get our hand?
Holds it in and looking upfield.
Tackle.
Every team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They've had a really Relatively productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Here's the handoff. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The Dogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Back to pass, it's Newton. Fires into traffic, pick.
Smart.
He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Snagged out of the air.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, he'll take that throw all day.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Quickly complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass.
Thank you, Johnson.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to
That's bad. I should have just kept going outside. Not bad. Sorry, 16. That's a house call.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Touchdown, Dogs! They won it.
Shit, Wiley. 6-4.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. The defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Casey. He's brought down to the 16. Much better off to take the touchback. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true.
Turning it on.
I got him, man. Wait. Catch.
Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man, they've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
And that's why these quarterbacks are just so hard to defend. It's a pass play. He drops back. First down. Got to play the whole field up. Scrambles around. Runs for a first down. New set of downs. New set of problems.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Now improvising. He'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Sends it back in motion. To the air on second down. Grabs the screen around all kinds of defenders. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. After that last one, they're staring at a second and long first down marker just short of the goal line. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Florida International. Firing from the red zone for the score.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
And the point after is good. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's coming out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he needed to be, just taking a knee in the end zone. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They go to the ground. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Dogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw. It's Newton. Buys a little extra time. Couldn't find anyone open here. He'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Buys a little time. Got his man downfield. There he goes. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Georgia! And once he found open space, the fans might as well start playing.
Oh, man, And the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He'll bring it out. It's Casey. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He lets it fly.
Decent, man. Tried to work.
Almost right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. FIU will line up to punt. Takes it on the return. He's going to get moved. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball. He found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Looking downfield, it's Newton. Here comes the heat. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. One more snap coming before halftime. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. On the run, it's Fox. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They've loved nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that will extend their lead even further. That's going to wrap up the first half. Here and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? To the air, it's Newton. Finds his tight end. All down. tackle, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Buying some time. Got his man on the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
All right, defense, you know coming into this game you're playing a fast quarterback. You know it's not going to be easy getting him on the ground. You got to start thinking about how you're pass rushing. You know, rushing right up the middle and allowing him to get outside, it's going to be a tough task.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Well, it's an offense that prides themselves on being physical. No mystery there. You need 1 yard, turn around, hand it off, let him go to work.
The Bulldogs have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And how about this offense? Another scoring drive. Great job. They seem to be in a much better rhythm than they were a week ago. They're 0-1, lost week 1. They could have got down on themselves. I like the way they bounced back. Now they're going to be 1-1 with this performance.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Colorado is taking on the form of its beloved Ralphie. They are running away with this one behind an offense that's firing on all cylinders. They're up 14 over Miami. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They've got it first and 10 from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Going deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field. But interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get.
He's going for the big play. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. All wideouts, no bats.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. He's at the 30. Inside the touchdown dog.
Hey, boy, eh?
Defense does the work itself.
JC. Related to AJ?
What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get in and take it back to the house.
Fielding in the end zone, it's Smith. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Florida International offense is back on the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Fires to the tight end. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Gonna look downfield again. Makes the catch. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Quarterbacks love throwing slants to big boys. When you got big targets, man, it's hard to miss them. Great job throwing to a guy that tall, putting it near his body, and he plucks it in for the catch.
It's picked off, and another empty drive. Going the other way, and he's got room.
Go Cleveland. Go Cleveland. Cleveland. Play Lamar.
And we're going to talk about the guy who caught that and returned it for the touchdown. But how about the pressure on the quarterback? You've got to get ways to be physical with him and make him uncomfortable. Nice job hitting him as he's throwing with the football. And then obviously interception and 6 points.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Casey. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped, but when he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped on the 15. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Right, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Back to pass. Good timing on the quick out. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. On the run, deep down the right side.
He dropped it. What a throw, and he dropped it.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, I thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
Get another one, Cleveland.
Interception number 3
Good tackle.
He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Running back searching for a hole. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to the ground game on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
We'll see if they go back to the run here on 3rd down. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw, it's Newton. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And the
Play
offense
Mazara.
continues to run the football. The
Oh,
2nd
smart.
rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. He'll start this drive firing. Makes the grab. It's Reader. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Unloads to the right. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Oh, he just misses on the big downfield shot. And I think some people think that's a difficult throw to make, but tell you what, a lot of times you put a little air underneath it and you just trust your guy more than you trust the DB, but it's hard to do when you overshoot your wide receiver.
The quarterback just needs to settle down. He looks like he's just too excited right now. He had his receiver wide open down the field and just put way too much mustard on that throw. Overthrowing an open guy, that should have been 6.
Great awareness
Yeah,
by
that
this
should have been
defense
6.
to know where the first down line was and stopping just a little bit short. Big 4th down decision coming. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Tries to get it on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Quick handoff. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Looking to throw, it's Newton. He's got it. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Scrambling away. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
You don't see that very often. You don't see the big tight ends with the soft mitts and the big, huge hands and the nice, sticky gloves. You don't see them drop many of those balls that hit them right there in the hands. That was a missed opportunity by the tight end right there.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. You see this kicker not only needing to generate power, but lining it up from the left hash. A 59-yard try coming.
You can make that.
Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to
Play
win
16.
it back to the line of scrimmage. FIU pushing tempo. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
And it's just it's been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. He's loose down the right side. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, FIU.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. And they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know the next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up.
They say, son.
It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like the return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a...
It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it.
Get the ball out. Get it
Just
out.
as he released the pass, it's incomplete. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Coming out with it, it's Smith. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Reeder. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
And you're trying to get the ball to running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
And the Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Safe completion on the screen. Can't get him to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never develops. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got a man in the middle. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. FIU pushing tempo.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one, and on that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you what, this guy's going to be in an ice bath after the game.
Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and the defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you really struggle protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Under fire. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it on the outside. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. FIU set up with another first down. To the air on first down. Rush is on him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So we need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Blasted as he lets it go. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Catches it.
Good one, bro. Good one.
And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late.
Good one,
Still
bro.
do counted for 6.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game.
Another one, son?
Scoring that
Take it to the
touchdown
crib.
hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He's got great speed. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Offense changing the play. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. To the air. It's Newton. Here's a hit. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
No, that's a
And that's a
fact.
good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there with the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws.
And the offense comes up short on 3rd down, but I tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on 4th down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, showed a variety of all kinds of things. Now it's just about how they want to finish.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Gonna let it fly. Makes a catch. Converts on 4th down. Is still on his feet. And he was on his way, and they get it down at the 30. And the Bulldogs want to pick up the tempo. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Street. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Dogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Newton. Bringing it. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And the Dogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ballgame with a lead and I can continue to run the football and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the clock.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking for the goal line. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Back to pass on 2nd down. And give him another
fast time
for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the defense made a good play, knocking the ball away. And a bad one by roughing the quarterback. Here comes the call. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. He'll start this drive going to the air. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Takes it the other way. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business.
Great job getting the interception. Maybe an even better job on the return. You got the convoy. You're finding your blockers. You're out in the open field. You're saying, hey, coach, watch me with the ball in the open space. Maybe I can get on offense and get a few throws. That was a phenomenal individual effort.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw. It's Newton. Into the end zone. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game. Doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae.
And he knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Just complete and utter dominance, and this one outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kick.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meat phase, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.